What's going on, everyone? Dr. Todd from MoveNow. This is a good friend of mine, Leanna. She's a nurse practitioner, and she's like probably our top referring physician. So her and I have become good friends over the years. And she just moved her clinic, and she's like just moving in over here. There's a guy in the back scraping the window at the front.
See the stress on my face.
She's been a little stressed. And so,
Still smiling.
and so so many of you chiropractors out there that own your own practice that have gone through things like this, it's the same across the board for medical, for anything else. The struggle is real for everyone as far as figuring out the systems and dialing stuff in. And so don't get me wrong, Leanna's extremely busy, so busy that she works like 10 hours a day, 12?
At least. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and she's been doing this and she's trying to figure out how to keep her sanity and be able to make this work because she goes above and beyond what the insurance pays for. So we were game planning some ideas, and then I was sharing how we go through our day 1 through 5 process inside of MoveNow. So for you chiropractors that have followed our stuff, or if you haven't, we have a day 1 through day 5 process, which sets up a patient for success. And this is universal stuff that will work for any healthcare practitioner. So that's why I'm sharing it with Leanna. I was just talking, and I said, let's turn on a Facebook Live so I can explain this, and then I can launch this out to all of you guys and gals as well, so you can see it again.
And so I don't ask them twice.
And so yeah, so what we did is we took her exam with the stirrups right here and folded this over, and I'm going to draw on this, but I'm going to walk you through this process of how we do this on day 2 with our patients. Okay, so I'm going to flip this around and explain real quick. There's a link, demo.movenowu.com. That's how you watch our demo inside of our doctor training program that explains all this stuff. But we'll give you the Cliff Notes version and I'll explain it to you later. Okay, so day 1. Here, I'm gonna let you hold this.
Okay.
Cool, okay. So day 1, how we do it is we do consult, exam, x-rays, and then we adjust if acute. How long does that take? 60 to 70 minutes is day 1, okay? Day 2 is very important, and this is where you could automate a process possibly, is let's say you're reviewing findings with them, or let's say that you don't have to do a day 1, day 2, but you kind of combine this because you're not going through x-ray and all that stuff. So maybe day 1 is your discovery and you're talking about on day 2, what do you want? Okay, because like we're kind of planting the seed on day 1, but day 2 is where we really hone in on what do you want? Do you want to do A or B? All right, so it's not our way or the highway, but it's giving them options for care. So what I mean by that is day 2, they come in, they watch a brief report of findings video before we go over x-rays. So it's an x-ray analysis video. So video, okay? They watch that because it saves me 12 minutes. Which is really valuable because that's 12 minutes. So you can think of like what you say that's redundant all the time. I'll get down here. Okay. And what it does is it makes sure that your message is consistent 100% of the time. So you don't forget to say something. You can have a good video that really teaches about what you do that makes you so unique and different, which you should do. Okay. You should make a video talking about here's what
I should. That would save me a lot of time.
Totally. And you could say, here's what insurance normally reimburses. You line item what it is. Here's the stuff I go above and beyond with functional medicine and all the other stuff. And here's all my credentials of why I'm an expert and why it's worth it for you to do this. So you build all the value in it, right? They watch a video on that before they meet with you. Then you say, do you have any questions? You talk with them. And all of this could be on day 1. Okay, I'm just showing how we break it down again because of the fact that we are doing x-rays on day 1 and we have to analyze those x-rays before we can meet with them. You might be like drawing labs on day 1 and we have to analyze it on day 2. Again, it might just be a combination of these 2 things to figure out how to take care of them moving forward. But so then from there, they watch that video, we ask them, do you have any questions? We go through their x-rays with them, and then we give them options of, do you want to do just short term? We see you a couple of times. We can work with you just like any other chiropractor. So like, take that same language for you, right? I can work with you just like any other family practitioner who's just gonna like do what the insurance covers and that's it, which I'll do a great job at that. However, there's gonna be things that I would like to step in and do more work with. However, it's just not reimbursed by the insurance. But we have methods for that that are very affordable for all of our patients. Okay? So option A is we can take care of you just like any other doctor and you just have a copay or co-insurance. Option B is we can go further. And in that case, what we can do is we can do this, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this.
Right.
Okay?
Traditional medicine like clockwork versus integrative, more time, more research, more individualized care plan.
So you stack all the value for that. What does that mean? And what's that going to mean for you long term? It's going to mean you can avoid this, and this. All the like negative stuff that they want to avoid. Okay? So avoid negative stuff and then talk about positive benefits. And then carry that over into ADLs, activities of daily living. Right? So you take like, here's all the stuff you told me you couldn't do. Here's what that's gonna carry over into. So now you're speaking to their brain in such a way where they're like, yes, I want to avoid this stuff. I want to benefit from stuff, and this is why I came to see you is because I'm having A, B, and C problem, right?
Right.
Most people are consequence motivated, not benefit motivated. So that's where you start with consequence motivated first. Here's what you're going to avoid. Here's what you're going to benefit. You hit both personality types. You just make sure. Here's how this is going to benefit you, and then you say, what do you want to do? How do you feel about that? I use the word feel because it's a powerful word, because then they actually start talking about how they feel, which is how they make all their decisions on how they feel. And they back it up with logic, right? That's a saying, is that people make all their decisions based off emotion. They back it up with fact, back it up with logic.
Right.
How's it going?
All right. Yes.
Well, just one second. While it's done here. Okay, so you could do the same type of thing. Have a video, ask them thoughts, questions, give them options of how they want to proceed that day. And again, this could just be day one that you're doing this. And then letting them know how that works. And in your case, what I would do, and I'm pretty sure this is how it would work in Idaho, but again, I'm in chiropractic, not in your field, so you might want to talk to some friends of yours or like a compliance person, but I'm pretty sure this would be legit, is you have your standard codes, okay? And you might have like whatever, and then you have a special code that you make just for your office, a special code, and that one's going to be called Special Code 123, that the insurance company does not recognize, they do not cover. It's your Special Code 123. What is that? That's you going above and beyond and doing non-covered services, and that costs X for how much time, right? So like it could be a time code, or you could just do a flat rate and you can tell them it is $50. Or it's an extra $35, or whatever it is, okay? And then you ask them, which one of those would you like to do? And they tell you what you want to do. You have some kind of paper that reiterates this, that maybe you're going over with them, that they can then sign at the front desk. And you copy it, you give them the original, you scan that, put it in their file, and then they just know when they're going to come in, they're going to be charged an extra amount. And if they ever want to change that, they have to let you know that they're going to change it, because you are now going to put them in the category of someone that wants like the more above and beyond care.
Very smart. Did you want basic traditional care, or did you walk in here because you knew what we had to offer and what you could expect, and do you want to get better?
Yep, and then like you were saying, some insurance companies do pay for additional time and you can bill it. Okay, we'll figure out who those insurance companies are. Note them out. Find the ones that don't, and then those are the ones that you flag them on the front end and you say, we gotta do this. And then that's what the staff does, and they understand this whole process.
And we have a lot of templates, so we would just merge a template for one or the other. Patient A, patient B covered services, patient B not covered.
Yeah, and then at any time later in the future, they can upgrade to this too. So like if they're on the fence here, you can say, hey, let's just start off like this. And then when those opportunities arise to do more, I'll let you know. And at that point, you can jump in and you can switch over and do this. Okay, but right from the get-go, based on your history, based on what you're telling me, here is what I would do additionally, just from our conversation right now. After we do the labs and after we look at them, here's what I would do in addition. And again, it's just, here's a program that we offer. Let me know how you'd like to proceed. What was I going to say? There's another thing. Oh yeah, also getting back to a little bit about how we do this. It's almost going through it. Glad we doubled it over. So this too, how we do it in the chiropractic setting, which I think is like a really good methodical thought process, is you have a video, Okay, so that's my video icon. So video first, then questions / review, whatever you need to review with them. Then A or B, give them options. And while you're giving them the options, you basically, you give them like, here's what we do, and then B, you're like, and you start laying out all the value, and you start explaining all the different things that is,
Right.
which is kind of like what I was saying over here. So, and then you're going to talk about consequence motivated, benefit motivated, and then you're also going to talk about ADLs and
Exactly.
and like long-term benefits. So you basically are asking them the question as you're proposing this. You're waiting till you explain all of this, and then you're saying, so based on that, do you have any questions? Okay, which direction would you like to go? It's something I really do need to know right now so that I can proceed accordingly. You know, either we just do this or we do this, and then they let you know, and then you go, and then now you put in that category. Maybe you flag something in your chart so everyone knows if they're a or a B patient, and B is what they want to be. And part of the reason why we do it here too, of why you're giving like the two options, and I mean these are just like little communication tidbits, and it's not to manipulate, but it is to resonate with a person in a positive way so that they make an empowered decision that's really better for them. So any things you can do to help someone make the right decision, I don't see that as manipulation. I see that as doing them a great service because you know how to communicate effectively. So if there's two options.
And so many don't understand all the playing parts to their health. You know, A, I'm going to give you some medicine and get your high blood sugars under control. B, I'm going to look and see if you have any other hormonal influencing factors, lifestyle, diet, any genetic disposition, anything else, and look at the whole picture to nip diabetes in the bud right there, rather than just doing a Band-Aid treatment.
Yep, and it's...
Same with chiropractic. Do you want an adjustment? Do you want to feel better now? Or do you want to remodel your spine?
Right, yep, exactly.
And have a better quality of life?
And proper functional movement.
That's right.
And that's where the whole way...
We have an audience.
And that's where the whole way that I would present this 100% of the time is it's not you against them. It's you with them saying, yeah, the insurance company should cover it. They really should, but they don't. And for me to do this, I have to put in the extra time and the energy. And so that's why we came up with this, because, and then you can also say like, that's part of the reason a lot of doctors don't practice like this is because it doesn't work for them, because there's so many things they're doing, they're not getting reimbursed. So they
go to cash payment only.
Yeah. So anyway, I'll do that
it's
structure.
a good model.
And then if you have a plan for them, that's where the next visit, if you have any sort of care plan for them that you can prep and put together, I'd map out a plan. I'd map out either a 12-week plan or a 24-week plan and set goals in the plan. And if you can do that with them and make that part of it, then they can even have an option of these visits, that cost for that visit, whether it's 50 or 75 or whatever, they could prepay that and get a little bit of a discount, which would secure them into the plan, which would keep them committed. And you can tell that to them in full transparency. You can say, one of the biggest reasons that we even present it this way is because we're confident we can help you, but you have to be able to be committed. How do some people commit? When they make a payment. So if you make a payment, we offer you a discount on it, and then that ensures that you are committed for the long haul, so you can actually get the results that you want. Because something that I don't want is, I don't want you to say, yeah, I came and saw Leanna and it didn't work. And no, it wasn't that it didn't work, it's that you didn't follow my best recommendations.
Right.
And so that's where you can start doing this and getting in some sort of like prepayment model for the non-covered services part. You obviously can't have them prepaid.
I try to present too. This is my part. This is what I'm going to be researching on. These are the labs I'm going to do. This is what I'm looking at, coming up with your plan. And this part right here is your job. Then we kind of talk about what they need to do, what homework assignments, if you will, I've given them in partaking in their health and improving and being compliant.
Yeah, I think it's huge. But I think there's a lot of synergy with this and what you do, and then it would free you up a little bit. That's all.
It's very parallel.
That's ultimately why we started talking about this, is because Leanna is a great practitioner. She cares about results with her patients, but she's getting burned out because there's just not enough hours in the day. She's trying to give to all of her patients, and a couple of the systems might help streamline it.
Yes.
Cool. All right.
I like it. Thank you for all your advice.
All right. Cool. All right. See ya. Over and out. If you haven't watched the demo yet, watch our demo, demo.movenowu.com. See ya.